Hi, my name's Melissa. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. Get ready with me while I introduce myself. I just tried this new House Lab foundation on my TikTok, and I think the shade is a little too light for me, which seems impossible because I am so pale, but I think we can darken this up a little bit as we go. My name is Melissa. I am 34 years old and I live in the Chicagoland area in Illinois. And I have a BookTok account, but I am working on making the transition to YouTube as well. And my TikTok, if you don't follow me there, is kind of a mixture of book content, but also then just like my life at home as well, hence kind of like the name of my page. I am definitely a homebody. I like to travel, but I really do feel like more refreshed by doing at-home activities. So a lot of the content that I make is centered around my life at my house. I am a twin mom. I have twin boys. They're 3 years old. Okay, I feel like honestly this is looking better already. I'm looking less ghostly. I have twin boys. They're 3 years old. And so a lot of my content that I film is either when they're at preschool or nap time, because it is impossible truly to get anything done while they are around. Toddlers are hard enough, but then having twin boys is so chaotic, but I honestly wouldn't change it for the world. I love being a mom so much. And I actually, oh yeah, I don't look ghostly anymore. I actually just took a trip to New York City with my mom and my sister, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, is it like so nice being away from your kids, or like do you miss them? And I'm like, of course I miss them. But the whole time I was on the trip, even though it was like so relaxing and so fun, I was like, I just can't wait to like bring them here. Like I want to do like all of my experiences with my kids, because when I was in New York City, we saw the Rockettes Christmas Spectacular and then 3 Broadway shows, and my kids are like super into theater and musicals and singing and dancing. So I was like, this is right up their alley. Like I know they would love it here. So I was like, I want them to come. So I love spending time with them and I love all their interests. This is hard to do all talking. This is a lip stain. But I kind of use it as blush and eyeshadow too. And I like to pat this out because I have really thin lips. And I feel like if I don't pat it out, it accentuates how thin they are. Not that that makes that big of a difference. They still look pretty thin, but... and then I'm going to go on with this lip liner on top to overfill a little bit. Okay, I look like I have lips now. Cool. And then I'm going to do my brows. And these are my brows tinted. I have really light brows, so I always like to do them a little bit darker. But if you have any good brow products that help your brows stay up, please let me know, because I feel like I've tried everything and my brows are crazy. They like are so straight and they don't want to like stay up, which I feel like makes it look even more straight. So please let me know if you have any recommendations. I've read 130 books this year, and my goal was to read 100. So obviously I've passed that. But like at the beginning of the year, I feel like I wasn't really trying too hard to meet my goal. Like the past couple of months, I've read 15 books a month, and then like plus like a couple fanfics, which I know like some people count those as books too towards their goal. And like at the beginning of the year, I was only reading like 8 books a month, which is still a lot, but obviously I'm reading like almost double that now. So my goal for 2025 is to read 150 books. And I think I will be able to make it. Also in 2024, all of the books I read were from the library, which is amazing because I didn't spend any money on books. But I also feel like kind of slowed down my reading because like a lot of times I had to wait for books at the library before I could read. And on my TikTok, I was asking people if they think I should get Kindle Unlimited, and everyone was saying yes. So I think that that'll make my reading journey a little easier too if I have more books like just accessible to me. So that's kind of my game plan going into 2025. And I plan to post more about it on here, like do book reviews and recommendations and tips. Oops. Because I've been doing a lot of that on TikTok, but I don't know what the future of TikTok is going to look like. So I'm going to keep posting there for as long as possible. But oh my god, look at like the difference mascara makes. I'm like a natural blonde, so obviously my eyelashes are very blonde. So having some mascara seriously makes the world of a difference. But I thought that I would make the jump over to YouTube as well, so that I can make more content here. And I do like making longer videos, which I feel like a lot of people don't like to watch on TikTok, which I totally get because that's kind of not what the app was made for. But I like being able to do that here. Okay, I feel like this is looking pretty good. I know that I still look like very pale and pasty, but like if you see like my hands and my neck, I do really think it is a good shade match. I feel like if I went darker, I would look yellow, and I don't want that to be the case either. It's also winter. Like I said, I live in the Chicagoland area, so it's cold here and there's not a lot of sun. So I am like at my palest right now. So I maybe like in the summer I'll need a darker shade than this, but right now I actually think this is pretty good. Take this. I feel like this looks nice. Right now I am reading How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. You can see I got this from my library. And I am, let's see, 30 pages in. 40 pages in. And I have been reading this for a couple days. It is really cute. What I didn't know about this book is that it's like kind of based on the Grinch, like the actual movie. Like I thought it was just going to be like a Hallmark Christmas book, which it kind of is. But like the characters, like they're going to visit their Aunt Cindy Louise, which is like Cindy Lou, like Aunt Cindy Lou. And then the neighbors are Martha and May Behouvier, which like Martha May Behouvier is like the lady, the mayor's wife from the Grinch movie. So like there's like so many ties to it, and I was like not expecting that. Like when I was reading it, I was like, okay. One thing I do love about it though, and you guys might not know this about me, but I love like American Girl content, like the dolls, the magazines, the clothes, everything like that. And the aunt who they're staying with has like a whole American Girl doll room, which like the female main character is creeped out by, but I'm like, I love that. The only thing that's like making it a little slow for me is like the female main character and the male main character. Something happened with them 10 years ago that seems to have made the male main character not like the female main character, but she doesn't seem to hold those sentiments. So there's like a miscommunication trope that's 10 years old from the beginning, and like they're starting off not on the same page and like annoyed with each other. And so I'm just kind of like towards their relationship right now, and it's like making it a little hard for me to jump on board because like I'm kind of lost in the book for right now, and it's the beginning. But so many people said they love this one, and I know it's a little spicy, so I'm going to keep reading to give it a shot, because 40 pages isn't anything to like give up right now. Like, I gotta read at least 100. So this is what I'm going to be reading right now. And then after I'm done with this, I have the 6th book for Zodiac Academy that I have to read. I have found for the last couple of books for Zodiac Academy, I've had to take like a break after each one because they're all ending on cliffhangers that have tons of heartbreak, and I need like a little mental health break after each one to finish. And then I promised on TikTok for all of my Hermione fans that between Christmas and New Year's, like those weird days where like no one's working, like no one knows what time it is, what day, what's going on, I'm going to read Greenlight. So if you guys want to be reading any of those books or fanfics with me, let me know, because I love doing a buddy reads with people, and I think that that would be so fun. I think I'm going to wrap it up here for my first YouTube video. Thank you so much for following me. I'm so happy to get some new followers on this platform, and I hope to be posting more. Thank you for joining me.